Hey friends, I am here with Kate and James, and we are hanging out in Toronto and ready to have a fun, magical night.
Yes, we are.
Anywho's, let's go do this.
Hello from FAN EXPO CANADA.
We are here on day 4, and wow, have we had a great time.
Best time ever at FAN EXPO.
Yeah, we sadly did not get a chance to kind of intro anything because, well, we weren't sure what we were going to do, and a lot of things started happening ad hoc throughout the event. Stay tuned to check out all our adventures. Make sure you stay till the end because we have a huge surprise on the last day today, but this is preemptive. So.
So make sure you stay until the very end of this video. We have so much content. We did so much fun stuff, and I think you're really going to like it.
We literally went through pain for you.
Yes, that's a teaser.
Yes.
Catch you on the flip side. From 2 to 4 p.m. there's a special preview, a couple of hours for Ultimate and VIP fans.
So Roosevelt's is down here. I've never seen them down in Toronto. We've ordered them and it's quite expensive with shipping and customs, so we're going to snatch up as much as we can.
We are headed in. It is 2:07 and it's officially open for the preview.
So far we're just in colored hall.
Colored hallway. I made the mistake of forgetting the microphone, so we will see how this footage sounds in the end. Not promising anything, but maybe we'll get some good visuals at the very least.
Where do we want to go look at first?
I don't know.
Should we just go right to Roosevelt's?
Yeah, we should.
I think it's that end. I think it's... Actually, I'm not sure. I don't care if we'll find it. I think it's on an end somewhere.
Yeah, it's awesome. Wow. Jodi Benson. Oh, mystery boxes. I like mystery boxes.
Where are they going to catch?
I don't know. I didn't even know that they were.
Well, I have someone.
I don't mind getting one either. So right now we're just walking the perimeter, seeing what is what.
Ah, there it is. Let's see.
And here is the Roosevelt's booth. Let's see what we got here. Very excited about this booth in particular.
I think we're going to make our way to the south building now.
Oh, there's a TARDIS. All right, we are here in the Ultimate Fan Lounge. We just picked up our exclusive merch. Show us what we got.
Very cool poster.
Yes.
It actually has a really nice feel to it too. Very nice box. Uh-oh, a Spider-Man character.
Oh, Spider-Gwen.
We've actually not seen this yet, so
Not yet.
I apologize. I'm not super excited to. I am excited for toys. I love toys. Really awesome shirt, and it looks like it's kind of just a combo of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a bit of Spider-Man. I feel it has a very Batman kind of old comic vibe, like the way the lines are on the characters. But it's, yeah, united by
Fandom.
fandom. Harry Potter. What are you?
3D puzzle.
3D puzzle. It feels really funny, so I was like, what are you? This is really cool. I'm gonna actually take it out of the packaging for y'all. So it looks like we've got a Wednesday Addams. So this is kind of these new ones that seem to be competing with
Funko Pop.
Funko Pop. And so we've been seeing these for a couple of years now. Not quite at the level of Funko Pop yet, but they are starting to become a lot more popular. And exclusive comic hidden.
Oh,
That gives you a hint of who it might be.
interesting.
And of course you get this really awesome reusable bag.
Show the front of the bag. It's different. Yeah, Spider-Man.
And then at least for the Ultimate, I think the VIP might be 20%. You get 10% off if you buy, not from anything at Fan Expo. It's literally just the Fan Expo sales breeds.
Yeah.
They are very own. Because they do have like...
Some
like they have
exclusives.
some of these and some other stuff. Funko Pops. Yeah.
Yeah.
But overall, like, totally worth it. The difference between a single ticket and this pass, it was something like $80 for a single day or $180 for all 4 days and all this stuff with it.
Yeah.
So we thought this was definitely much more worth it.
Yeah, and then there's also this super cool lounge to hang out in all weekend long. Just a nice quiet space to hang out. It's a little busy now because it just opened and everyone's collecting their packages. All right, so now we're wandering through the South Building section. Got lots of comics so far. More Funkos. Oh, what is this? There's a huge lineup for something over here. Stack TV Carnival. Oh, that looks fun. Oh, there's like a Star Wars Ahsoka section here. I think we're gonna have to dive into all of these in a more in-depth way throughout the weekend. Got some more Star Wars stuff here. Oh look, there's someone dressed as Big Bird. Oh, so this is the other Roosevelt's booth. Oh, and it looks like they might even have some ladies' shirts at the South Building, maybe. That's pretty cool.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Over here, sir. Just large.
What are you going to do?
We're going to do a super cool Ahsoka 360 photo booth right now. Yeah.
We gotta watch this.
In addition to the super cool 360 photo booth, there's also these super awesome, authentic, right from the TV series props here. Wow, these are breathtaking. I am so glad we paused for a moment to come into this booth and see this. It is Friday and we are heading over for day 2 of Fan Expo. Today is probably going to be a bit of a weird day because it's Friday and we live in Toronto, so that means we have to work. I don't have a client until 3 p.m. so we're going to right now go check out a panel featuring some voice actors from Star Wars, as long as we can get in. And what's your plan for the afternoon?
So I have work too. That's not a Toronto specific thing, by the way. Just an adulting thing. Right now, I guess it's essentially my lunch break, so I don't think this is too long. So we're gonna go. We live across the street, so ducking out for lunch is a pretty quick thing. But I got to do some work, and then I might take off like a little early from work to check out. They've got an office panel where they're going to be, I guess, talking about the show. Kind of excited to see that, but I don't know for sure if like, we don't know if we'll be able to get in. We've never done these panel things, so we'll also tell you what the experience is like waiting and trying to get into those.
Definitely.
And Ashley Eckstein! You guys.
Nights, and so I went to Lucasfilm, the Blue Jays, and I said, hey, we have Star Wars and Clone Wars coming out. Can we do, a Star Wars night at the ballpark?
Yes!
And so
That was you?
I did one of the first ever Star Wars nights, and it's because my husband was there.
Pretty much anything for the fans for Star Wars over the last 15 years, I think we can point towards Ash.
Yes!
Ahsoka has always been my favorite character on the Clone Wars. And I think because, yeah, and you can applaud that, because she's yours too, right? Because Ahsoka is all of us, Ahsoka is the one that, when I saw this, this youngling that I thought, of course, I was going to be, taken care of, I thought, no, well, this character is each one of us that wanted to be a Jedi, that wanted to dream, and that wanted to achieve more and to do this, but is also able to be the fly on the wall and look at things that are going on and going, oh, I see what's going on here. She does the whole David Spade, oh yeah, I got your number, Sky Guy, okay. So her character is an amazing amalgam of George Lucas, Dave Filoni, Henry Gilroy, all these people that came in contact with Clone Wars and Star Wars at the time, and Ashley then brought it all together with her amazing acting and just her personality going into that. So I love the character, and I'm so blessed to see that the character has touched so many lives.
I felt like I won the lottery when I was cast as Ahsoka. I realized, I thought George Lucas was done making Star Wars. And so when I was cast, I was like, wow. So not only do I get to continue to make Star Wars, but I get to create a new character. And oh, by the way, that new character is Anakin Skywalker's Padawan. No pressure. And Ahsoka completely changed my life. So when I say that I want to be a real life version of Ahsoka, I ask myself that question every day. What would Ahsoka do?
Something that we can learn from Anakin is to think for yourself, not follow the masses. And there's hundreds of ways you could take that, really. I mean, just, I like his ability to, even though I think he was obviously wrong in a lot of ways. Him questioning the council and some of their motives, I think that's a good thing sometimes for us, to not just follow the masses, but to think independently and question things.
Ahsoka's taught me many lessons, but this is one really since season 7, the past couple years. I never realized that Ahsoka's true power is her kindness. And she's so fierce with 2 lightsabers and what she can do with the Force. But actually what makes her so powerful is her kindness. And I say that because growing up, it was the #1 rule in our house to treat others as you want to be treated. Papatano's here somewhere. Papatano, there he is! It's Papatano! But him and my dad and my mom, we were in trouble, trust me, if we were not kind. And so I was always kind, but growing up, people would be like, ugh, stop being so nice, stop being so kind, like be tough. So I never associated being kind with being tough or being fierce. I thought kindness was a weakness. And so it wasn't until the past couple years where I realized, like, oh my gosh, kindness is powerful. Actually, it's one of the most powerful things you can do is to be kind. And so Ahsoka taught me to step into my kindness, to lean into it, and that kindness is truly powerful.
All right, it's time for me to go back to work. You stick around and have fun and see what you can see.
Let's go do some solo exploring and find out what sort of fun we can get ourselves in. I'm not actually really sure what a squishmallow is. I don't know if this is part of a TV show or something, but this looks really cool, and at some point this weekend, I'm gonna try to hug one of them. This is the Roosevelt's booth in the South Building. Really awesome crew, and look how beautiful those shirts are. I bought some of them. Maybe too many. Check out these bots. What's actually really interesting, these have people in them. At first we thought they were just like robotic. We started messing around with them a little, and then we found out shortly after that there's actually people sitting in them. Solo exploring all done. Let's go find Kate now.
All right, we are waiting in line. We are hopefully going to get into Sketchlemania. What do you think this is all about?
So the way I kind of interpret it is it's like a rap battle, but with drawings. So they have to draw something better than the other person, or maybe there's guidelines to like something basic they have to draw and people vote. I'm not 100% sure. Super curious, and I think this will be a lot of fun though. I saw them like jumping around to warm up before, so I don't know what that means for sketching or drawing. I guess that's how you get in the zone, but we'll find out.
All right, they're letting people in now, so we'll hopefully have some footage for you after.
All right, for the hundreds of us in attendance and the thousands watching from home, it's time. Slam Press Tomes is proud to present Sketchlemania 45, Fight of the Living Dead.
Ooh. Ooh.
Returning once again, weighing in at 110 pounds, the monster, Mike Roos. Welcome to the cage. Weighing in at 190 pounds, horrific Shane Heron. Weighing in at 120 pounds, Becca Killa Kinsey. And finally, weighing in at an even hefty 550 pounds, Sean Silent but Deadly Daly. And finally, weighing in and none of your business, yours truly, Martin Slam Tonkin. Who's ready to have some fun tonight? So, this is Fight of the Living Dead. The theme for tonight is zombified characters. All right, we're going to do this one.
Wow.
Yeah, we're doing it this way.
Oh.
Ooh,
wow. Oh, wow.
All right, we have just wrapped up Fan Expo night number 2, Friday night.
With the battle, the comic drawing battle.
Sketchlemania.
So first off, it was a lot different than I thought it'd be. Essentially, it was more like a panel most of the time. So they were drawing, and they were just letting the audience. They opened it up, like ask whatever you want, and they would take turns essentially going through and answering. They all seem like really fascinating people, just not your regular run-of-the-mill people. So in terms of this event, I think they fit the cliche a little.
It was really cool. I got a question in. I asked them about imposter syndrome, which is something I'm always curious about. And basically the consensus was everyone faces imposter syndrome always.
Yeah, which, you know, we both work in industries that are quite intense like that. And so I'll tell you, me personally also, like I'm a software developer. I feel this almost every day I'm working as well. And, you know, for me, it always feels like an uphill battle where you got to prove to yourself with everything you say. You got to prove it with data. You got to prove it with something, with prototype or something. But I feel like that fits to just everyone's life in terms of what they're doing. If you're on a career that you're passionate about, you're always going to feel like you're not doing it right. So yeah. If you feel that way in something you're passionate about, then you're probably doing it right.
Yeah. Yep, definitely. I work as a therapist in my everyday life, so I actually like coach people through imposter syndrome, and I know a lot of the strategies to overcome it, but I still face it constantly. Like, yeah, if you love what you do, you always have some voice in the back of your mind that just makes you doubt that you're doing the right thing, but just trust that you are and go through, and you will make a difference in your field.
But the sum of the whole Sketchlemania, the pictures that they came up with, which we will include, were phenomenal. In fact, I don't know how they did it it was roughly 40 minutes they did it in, 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah. I have no clue how they came up. Like, a bunch of them had colors, the lines were super professional. It was more or less as if you opened up a graphic novel and it was just the image there, and they did it right in front of us. It was amazing.
Do you have a favorite?
I actually really liked the zombie Thanos.
Yeah.
And he put so much color even into the stones. It looked phenomenal. Although a close almost first would have been the zombie Barbie.
Yeah.
I think also she was kind of the most fascinating person there, because she was really quiet and reserved, and so that's someone I suspect definitely feels like they have imposter syndrome, but yeah.
Yeah, she nodded right away.
Yeah.
My favorite was actually the zombie Ninja Turtle. I thought it was so cool. And then my second favorite was zombie Barbie. We will include all of them in the video. Would love to hear what your favorite is in the comments.
Take care.
Good night. See you tomorrow. It is Saturday, August 26th, and we are heading in for day 3 of Fan Expo. This is the big day. This is when all the stuff is happening. It'll probably have the biggest crowds. Thoughts?
This is the big show. Saturday is the one that everyone looks forward to. They'll have the best panels, probably the most kind of people you'd expect to see here. We've got some vloggers we want to run into.
We're really hoping to meet Paging Mr. Morrow, Nate.
But other than that, we're just gonna have fun and enjoy the sights.
I'm starting my day off with Jodi Benson's panel, and James is off exploring with another friend of ours.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it's pretty neat. It's we've got monitors, we've got microphones, we've got, what's that word again? A very special guest. Very special guest. So please put your hands together and welcome to the stage, Jodi Benson.
lot of tattoos for people for my signature and things like that, which is awesome. But I stopped signing the body parts as of about a year after COVID. And actually it turns out better because there is a tattoo alley here. So many people have, people have gotten their signature from me. And then they have had the tattoo, and then they come back and they've shown it to me. So that's been really cool to actually get to see it all in one day. Hopefully it's safe over at Tattoo Alley. I don't know if Tattoo Alley is safe or not, but anyways, they've been doing that.
It's not actually an alley.
Okay,
right?
It's not really a back alley.
Okay,
it's not a back. Okay, it's not a back.
But I didn't know that they do tattoos on site.
Yeah, they have it. They have it. She did.
And you got the tattoo now?
Yeah. So Susie, it's Susie, right? Yeah. So she got her tattoo and then came back and showed it to me. But I realized that with tattoos, it's been working better to do it on a piece of paper. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't smear, and it doesn't start to bend in very strange ways when you're signing someone's ankle. Or their forearm, you know what I mean? So I stopped signing body parts.
And then you get a second go. Like I've signed my name on a bank form before or something, and I'm like, oh, that one came out weird.
Get another chance. Yeah. So I usually give them 1, 2, or 3 options: small, medium, and large, and then they can take it to the tattoo artist. So there you go. It's amazing. And like I said, before the strike, I sing my song every week, and it doesn't change for me. My ultimate goal is to recreate a trigger core memory for you. So I don't sing my song for me, I sing it for you. And I sing it so that you have the opportunity to remember where you were, who you were with, what you were wearing, what did your bedroom look like, what was your collection like in your home. And so it's just a beautiful opportunity to kind of relive that moment for you. And so my responsibility is to not change anything. My responsibility is to sound exactly as I did those days in the studio, because that's the memory that you want to have. You don't need me to reinterpret the song, and change it up. Also, it's an opportunity for me as an artist to pay tribute to Howard, because everything about that song is Howard. And I wouldn't want to diminish his gift and his contribution to my character. I think the very first important thing is you kind of have to have a natural set of gifts. And this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because we kind of live in this world right now. I call it the American Idol world, where back in the day, like when American Idol started, everybody thought they were a star. Everybody thinks they're incredible and they're fantastic, and they may be tone deaf, and you're like, what happened? What's going on? So that's called like the American Idol, thinking process. And I'm not trying to say that in a negative way, but it seems like we came into this thing. So when I do master classes with high school students and college students, and they tell me, I want to be on Broadway, the first thing I ask them is, do you have any talent? And they kind of look at me and they're like, yeah. I'm like, no, I really am asking, like, can you sing? Can you act? Do you have a natural giftedness towards that? Because here's the thing about singing. You can't learn to sing. I know that sounds really strange and maybe goes against what people say. You can train the voice that you've been born with. You have a natural gift. But when someone is naturally tone deaf, it is almost nearly impossible to learn how to sing. Does that make sense? So here's my first question to students is, do you have a natural gift package, let's say, to sing, dance, or act? Because our TV series, and I'm sorry I have to keep saying struck, unstruck, it's just what we have to do right now, unfortunately, in order to get through this really difficult time. But our TV series is an unstruck product, which means it's on a TV animation, and that's not part of our strike right now. So I do have special permission from the union to be able to sing songs from the television series. Now I see all of your phones have gone up, so here's our rule. You are welcome to videotape smidgens of this for your own personal use. But during our strike, I'm going to ask you kindly, you can share a photo image of me singing, but out of respect for all of our union members, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't share the videos. But you are absolutely welcome to take a video for your personal private use at this point. Is that okay? Are we good with that? Okay. You did a great job.
That was incredible. I super did not expect that Jodi Benson would sing. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Wow, now let's go find James. It's almost time for the meet and greet with Paging Mr. Morrow. We're gonna bring him some Canadian snacks and see what he thinks.
You finally have your own character.
Fancy. How are ya? I like the shirts. Look at you guys. Looking good. What?
Brought you some Canadian specific.
Oh, you know I love that. Wow. Look, they even have the coffee crisp in here.
We got you one with
Yep.
a bunt and Smarties.
Oh, wow. Oh, only a can. Wow.
By the way, that Kinder Egg, you're apparently not allowed to bring home the corners.
Oh, really?
Like you have to eat it before you bring it home.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Yeah, I'm sure they'll probably catch me.
Ketchup chips.
Oh my God, yeah, I heard that this was a thing. Wait, what else is in there? I'm sorry,
My
get
wife
excited.
made this. She made their
How'd you make that? Oh my Lord. A little flavor of Canada.
With the
U. With the U. Oh my God, you guys are so awesome.
We've been watching you since literally back in the day.
Yeah. Aww. Oh, you posted a story today. Yes. Yes. I want to reshare it. I'm going to reshare it before I leave. Yeah. Oh, you made me think. Guys.
That was just so awesome. I mean, what an awesome guy. He's so sweet. He's so genuine. He's exactly like what you would expect watching his videos. If you watch Paging Mr. Morrow, he comes across exactly the same in video as he does in person. So we are about to go to an after party for Fan Expo, and it's behind the Sky Dome over here, and the Jays game literally just walked out. We are fighting all of these crowds to get to the other side of the road. Wish us luck.
So,
Howdy, hey friends.
yes. All right, baby James, I'm ready. Here we go.
to have a magical photo.
Hello, it is the final day of Fan Expo in Toronto. We are tired and happy.
Tired in a good way though.
Yes, it's almost like a Disney tired.
Few hours short each day.
Yeah.
But yeah, close.
We had an amazing night last night hanging out with Nate, Paging Mr. Morrow, and the Roosevelt's crew, who are all super, super nice and friendly.
Yeah.
We also got to meet some of our Disney Instagram friends. We hung out with Amanda and Meg and Darren, which is really cool. Today,
so it's actually a bit later. We've seen a lot of the stuff there, so we decided to have a good Sunday morning breakfast coffee sort of situation. Today we do have something planned. It's a big surprise.
So you'll have to stay tuned.
So you'll have to stay tuned to really see what that is. But I promise you it might be something you don't expect. And it'll be lots of fun. Maybe. We'll see what happens.
You'll let us know.
Yeah.
We think it's super fun.
Yeah.
It's the reactions, I love it. I love it.
Oh. Wow, you're the best. Thank you.
I need to leave. Spent 3 hours all top notch. We're
oh, is that a loungefly though?
Yeah.
How much?
Isn't it? Is it a loungefly?
No. It's $70 American. These are not loungeflies. Oh, there you go.
What? Oh!
Is it like a PlayStation?
We don't have time for it. Cookie Monster.
All right, it is just about time for the pièce de résistance.
So we are going to get some tattoos done now. I'm getting a Peter Pan and she's getting a Tinkerbell.
With the castle.
With the castle.
So magical.
Cinderella's castle, in case you run away.
Yes.
But yeah, we're really excited for it. This is going to be Kate's second.
My second tattoo ever.
And
Also
so
my
she's probably
second Disney
nervous.
tattoo. I am very nervous. We are getting tattooed by Phil Demby. He is a tattoo artist from the UK. So the only other opportunity we would have to get tattooed by him would be if we traveled to England. So
and all the artists here that they bring they're highly selective in who they allow to participate. They also run a really good program here for how they do it. They do like a tattoo share thing, so the prices are consistent between all of them.
Yep.
We'll definitely link his Instagram to the video, and if he has YouTube, that too. But he's also just someone we vibed really well. We were lucky we got to do the preview on Thursday, which is a couple hours before public gets in.
Yeah.
And we hung out with a bunch of the artists, and we just really, who we vibed with is who we decided to go with.
Yeah.
And he has a woman with him. I'm not sure if it's his partner, his daughter.
I think she said father dearest, so I'm pretty sure it's his daughter.
Although in some places that could be.
We don't know for sure. We didn't ask.
So either way, they just seemed really cool. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
This is really exciting. I don't know about fun. It's going to be painful, but the end result will be fun. All right,
Feel my underwear. Feel the touch.
We are just walking into Tattoo Alley. There's a bunch of different tattoo artists here.
Micro chicken nuggets. Micro chicken nuggets.
Down at the end here is where we're going to be getting tattoos. So you'll see us on this bed momentarily.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
And you get a piece of England with you now for the rest of your life.
Yes, I do. And a memory of this awesome event. What's the best thing you've tattooed so far this weekend?
Or that you've enjoyed the most?
Well, no, I do love it all because everyone's, there's no kind of egos or like, no one's antsy here, they're just, everyone's just pretty happy.
I don't think so, maybe. You'll be okay, though. We'll cut it out. We'll just put a smile overlay on it. Here, there, smile. We'll take that one and replace it. There you go. Beautiful.
Okay, Tinkerbell with the cat. Oh, that awesome. Like under that. Unless you're doing details.
Very minimal, like color, little watercoloring, I think. We're gonna let Phil wing that a little. So like we were here for the preview and we got to talk to all the artists. We just really connected very well with this gentleman and his daughter.
I connected with Dylan.
That's because you're from the same
No going back. How we doing, sweetheart?
So far, so good.
He hasn't even started yet.
No?
No, I'm just kidding. It's good, right? Color happening. I'm sure a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
My wife, on the other hand, here is very much into proper angles. And she used to be a photographer, right? So that for her.
I mean, I did ask for Tinkerbell to be slightly off center from the castle, so.
So I purposely put him at a slight angle as well.
Awesome.
Just
perfect, yeah.
Awesome. Yes, it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
You have to. They book up fast here.
I'm not going to get a beaver tail. Do you want to come with us afterwards? Good fucking chat. I hope you got that on record.
Pretty sure I did. We'll see about the volume.
Yeah. What are we recording for?
We have a little YouTube channel. It's nothing big or anything. What do you think?
I think it looks good.
I think it looks awesome.
We're gonna get him to do more though. You get a year to let that settle, right?
Yeah. All right, we are all tatted up.
Let's show the audience. This is Kate. She's got a nice little Tinkerbell, like the watercolor. It actually was a bit of, you know, mixed in there with the watercolor, but that's okay.
And here's James. He got Peter Pan. A little bit bloody right now, but looking good.
But yeah, we're really happy with the work. Phil Denby is a really cool guy to talk to. His daughter, hilarious. I'm sure you'll see some snippets of her in some of the video. But yeah, like huge thumbs up. I'm actually gonna probably keep in touch with him and get something a little more larger next year. He said you can definitely do that, and he can work out something back and forth even though he's overseas. And yeah, it's here, I think I said earlier, it's 200 roughly an hour, but it is discretion too, so I think for each of us it's 300, but you know, he put really good care and all that stuff into it, so where, you know, stuff like this, I have a bunch of tattoos, I would rather pay a little more because it is for life, to just get it done right and kind of get the person you align with and feel a connection with, whereas the funny thing is, while you're sitting there, you're hearing a lot of people kind of complain about the price and stuff, and it's like, it's for life.
Forever.
So,
it's on your body.
Yeah, so pay a little more, get it done right. And I mean, 200, 300, 400, whatever it is, that's actually really cheap in relative to the rest of your life, sort of thing. You're never going to get a jacket that will last that long, or pants, or you know what I mean? So don't be too nitpicky on those little things.
But all in all, we love our tattoos. The experience was really cool, getting it done in the middle of Fan Expo. People like walking by and just examining, seeing what you're getting. It was lots of fun, and it's a really memorable sort of commemoration of the weekend. Like, we had a really great weekend, and this will always be a reminder of that, and our love of Disney, and our love of just life.
And the vendors here, you know, all of them are awesome. We mostly hovered around Roosevelt's because we love their stuff, and the team with Roosevelt's, amazing people, just really chill, really awesome. They'll sit there and chat with you for a while if it's not busy, and not even talk to you about their shirts, like they're human beings, so it's really nice to kind of build that connection with them too.
Yeah, so there's still a couple of hours left of Fan Expo. I think maybe we'll try and browse some booths and see what's left that we haven't done, but all in all, I'd say this was a fantastic weekend.
Yes.
Awesome. Now if you want to
I've been searching for Panda May May all weekend, and she's so close but so far. Found the booth with all the lounge flies. I don't know if I'm in the market for one today. I mean, we just got tattoos. I would really love this Sleeping Beauty one or the Ghost Mini over here, but maybe I have to chill a little. Oh my gosh, there she is!
Oh look, it's Ken and Barbie. So now we're here in this Toro Lug room. Toro Lug stands for, I guess, Toronto, and then Lego User Group. So this is all a bunch of Lego creators who have made these amazing displays, and I believe none of these were made from a kit. It's all just people's creativity. It's amazing. In the center of the room, there's this massive Monopoly board. Each of the different properties were created by a different artist, and they all have different themes, and we were told that it's completely playable.
You shamefully buy a Mega Bloks kit.
They have houses. There's also Lego dice in the middle of the board. The level of detail that went into creating this is just off the charts. I actually spoke to the creator of this Hogwarts castle here, and she was explaining all the pieces and where she found them, and it just blows my mind that someone can actually conceptualize and execute such an intricate design.
All right, that's a wrap from Fan Expo Canada 2023. Thoughts?
Like, in all honesty, this is one of the best weekends we've had in Toronto, maybe since we've been to Disney.
Yeah.
And like, Toronto's awesome, but when you live here, I guess sometimes you take for granted all the things the city has to offer. I think everyone can relate to that in respect to their own cities.
Yeah.
But that being said, a lot of people from out of town came, a lot of people we've had connections with through our social content that we actually got to meet in person, so that was really awesome. The Roosevelt's team was, we kind of lingered around them a lot this weekend.
Yeah, sorry if that bugged you. Yeah. Sorry.
Although we've invested in some of your shirts, but they were just really cool, and even if we were bothering them, they would not tell us because they're very humble gentlemen and women there. But lots of fun. We did the meetup with them, and we got some tattoos today, which we actually were never originally planning, but we got a preview on the Thursday. We took a tour through everything because it was empty, and you could if you bought the Ultimate or VIP package. And the artist we came across, Phil Danby, we just loved his personality, and he had his daughter, and she's a really awesome person too, really just cool people. So yeah, how about you?
I had an amazing weekend. Like you said, probably the best weekend we've had in Toronto, at least since we went to Disney, if not like ever.
We're extremely boring.
We are quite boring in our regular everyday life. So Fan Expo really brought out the kid in us, which is what Disney usually does for us. So it was nice to get a little bit of that where we live. I loved meeting Nate. That was definitely a highlight for me. I just think he's such an awesome person, and he's inspired me to want to vlog.
He also just inspires positive things, like appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't stress the small things.
Yeah, and it was all just a really, really great weekend. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did. I'm not trying to steal Nate's lines, but I really feel grateful for having this opportunity. So yeah, catch you next time.
Take care.
Bye.